What up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Alternative Influence Coaching. I'm Terry, and today I have my good friend Todd. And before I let Todd speak, I'm going to tell you a little bit about where we are, and I'm going to tell you how I know Todd. I'm on Todd's giant farm, and we are in Summertown?
Summertown.
I always think Summertown, Hohenwald. We're down south in Tennessee is where we are. We're outside. It's beautiful, so if we squint, you know why. The sun is blazing.
Beautiful day.
Really is. So briefly, how I know Todd. Todd came into my life via a friend of ours, mutual friend Russ Hickman. Mm-hmm. And with our crazy ways of eating, we thought we were so strange. And then we quickly connected with Todd and his family, and they became food suppliers, CSA suppliers, and they wished to come to our gym. Fast friends, and I consider Todd to be I consider you to be a mentor in my life. I run to Todd and whine all the time.
Well, he just learns from all my mistakes. He does what I don't do, and it works.
Maybe. So we've known each other for a while, and I thought, what a great conversation or interview to have in the vein of the book when we talk about how to succeed and success. Everybody thinks that it is a glamorous trip where we don't fail, but there's a whole lot of pivots going on. If you're paying attention to this vlog and you've watched any, you've heard me say that word a lot. So I invite Todd to tell us a story. So Todd, tell us a little bit about what you're doing currently, and maybe give us an example you got of a large pivot and how it changed your life.
Yeah, I've had a few of them, and that seems to be a common thread in people that are in business and trying to do something. You've got to be able to pivot, for sure. So right now what we're doing is I'm running a large hemp-based farm. We grow some other medicinal plants as well. And I've been in farming for now 13, going on 14 years. But I wasn't always in farming. And so I pivoted from the IT world 14 years ago and took a big pivot, not even related in what I was doing. And there was various reasons for that. One, it was an interest that I had. I have a lot of children, wanted to work alongside of them more. And so this model fit better. Mm-hmm. And like he said, we ate differently. So I wanted to create and grow the kind of food that we wanted to eat, and that's how that pivot started.
Well, let me tell you real quick that it's we keep saying weird, but it's not standard American diet. It's beyond organic, farm first. So yep. That's what I used to always say as a personal trainer. So you let your imagination run away with that. So
for sure, for sure, and then even within this farming realm of the last 13 years of farming, I've had to pivot in that. And so we used to do drops every week to people in Nashville and Franklin, and that went on for many years and was awesome. We loved it. And through just varying circumstances, had an opportunity to pivot into the hemp world and hemp market and be a part of something a little bigger. And so it was the right time. And so we pivoted again, and here we are. But not easy. None of the pivots have been easy.
Yeah, so let's just talk about your recent one.
Yep.
When you are a business owner and you're solely responsible for your income, you're solely responsible for your product and your production, mm-hmm. What does it look like to pivot and partner with someone larger than yourself and to let go?
So for a control freak, it's really hard. And that's a lot of what I had to learn. I had to learn to let go. And as I let go, I realized, I can share some of the responsibility. I can share some of the burden. And now that really feels good to be able to do that. And to be able to collaborate with other people mm-hmm. has been refreshing for me. So as I've let go, the collaboration, new and fresh ideas come because I'm not as stressed. Only being the only guy doing it. Right. And so for me right now, it's been really refreshing to get into that model.
Yeah, so that's cool that you bring that up because I just did a live on Facebook about partnerships.
Yep.
I did not know you were going to say that, and I did not script that. So yep. If anybody's actually paying attention, what I like to say is there's a way to survive and make your business recession proof.
Yep.
In any climate of business with a valuable partnership. But you just shed light on a whole other section where you gain a little bit of, I guess, pseudo rest.
Yeah.
When you can bounce stuff off of a partner, and
Yep.
You're sharpened in that way, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's a little thing I didn't even think about.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've had partnerships. My IT company had 2 partners in, and it was good. I would go back and be partners with them again, but it wasn't easy. It's never easy. And you either have good partnerships or you have bad partnerships. But I feel like partnerships are just kind of in the cards for me, and I enjoy them. And you get through the bad ones the best you can, and you really hang on to and enjoy the good ones.
So I have this bad habit of going at it alone. So I'm like, I can't get. I feel oftentimes. So when I've pivoted in the past, it's been because of that.
Yep.
I see something and I can't. Once I've seen it in my head, once I got that vision in my head, I can't stop for a moment to think about who can I take with me to make sure that I get this done. I feel like I'm wasting time trying to explain where I want to go, explain the vision, and cast it.
Yep.
When we could be running.
Yep.
What do you say to people like me?
So the model of going alone, is it doable? Yes, people have done it. But from my experience, I enjoy collaborating because generally an idea that I have might be a good one, but I give that vision out to someone else and they add pieces to it that I never would have thought of that made a good idea an awesome idea.
Yeah.
And so that's probably the number one thing that I've enjoyed with partnerships, for sure.
So let's put this together. Let's give you 5 tips for partners. So I would say the first rule is you have to have the vision, yes, but stop and pause.
Yes.
So that's tip number 1. Stop and pause so that you can think outside of your vision for a moment and you'll be able to see a partner.
Okay.
Now you get me one.
Oh, you
didn't-
put me
you
on the
didn't know we were
spot.
gonna play this game.
I didn't know we were doing points like this.
I didn't either. It just came to me.
Being able to, I would say number 2 is being able to let go. If you're hanging on too tight of your way is the only way, you're going to miss out on opportunities. So letting go would be number 2.
So that was a really good on the spot tip number 2.
I don't know that I have any more. I'm just saying.
Get ready because I want to hit you with tip number 4 in a second. So I would say we'll bounce off of let it go. Is 3. This is not fair to you, but I'm going to steal it. Pivot.
Okay. Yep.
Because if you loosen up a little bit on your vision and you invite someone else in, they're going to shine some light in a spot that you didn't see, and you're going to need to adjust.
Yep.
Right?
Being able to adjust. Yeah.
Being able to adjust.
I got number 4. I got it.
Oh, I'll give you time.
I got
You
it.
should have put them back on the spot.
I got it. So in a partnership, you've got to be able to have a reconciliation.
That's good.
It's just like any relationship. You need to have a tool or some kind of method that you can have a reconciliation with your partner so that you can get through the disagreements because you're going to have them.
Sure.
And disagreements are not a negative. They can be, but as long as you can have something to get through that, that's going to be powerful and needed.
So I'm sitting over here listening and taking notes to what you're saying. I know that I got a number 5. I'll say, if you got reconciliation, I would say patience.
Mm-hmm.
It almost goes without saying, but it's so simple of a fundamental. I think you pass over it if you're like me and you're just like running in place looking at something, because it doesn't happen overnight, right?
No.
Even with the pivot, like you think, wow, man, I avoided that failure, or I bounced back from that failure and made that pivot. Now it's going to change.
Yep.
No, it still takes careful planning and patience.
That's right.
So where we could go on and continue to step this out, I think that's pretty good. So, all right, so those are great tips. Those are 5 tips, and then I know kind of congratulating myself. That's terrible, right? No, I would not have done that without Todd. He's really good on the spot. No, at least you did. If you didn't think that, now you know.
Yeah.
Right?
New talent.
Right? So we'll put those 5 tips below so that you don't have to rewatch the video, because I'm assuming no one's taking notes. So check out the show notes. And also, down in the show notes, you're going to see the link for the book, where how you can grab the book or get in contact with us. And if you'd like to see more of me talking with Todd, say something in the comments, huh?
Yeah.
Give Todd some love in the comments.
I need some love.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
It's awesome. I'm sorry I don't get out here enough.
Well,
It's really not that far.
No, we're working on it. We're trying to drag them out to the country more and more.
It's refreshing being out here, that's for sure. So, all right, guys, we appreciate you. Like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. See you later.